Hi guys, I'm Brian and today we are doing a product review. The product today will be an electric air pump. This electric air pump is from Xiaomi. This channel is all about bicycle and bicycle related products. So the things that we are touching on will be more towards bicycle. So I hope you guys understand because this actually has quite a number of usage, not just on bicycle. So moving on, these are the items that you can find in the box. There are 9 languages from this instruction manual, and this is the warranty notice, which I believe this too, you guys wouldn't probably be using it. You guys probably won't even read it, right? It comes with a nice drawstring pouch. And the good thing about this pouch is there's this small compartment with Velcro, which means you can put like all this adapter inside. It comes with micro USB cable. And this is a Presta valve adapter. Of course, they did include the needle valve adapter, which you can use it for most balls like basketball, soccer ball, volleyball, etc. And last but not least, it will be this electric air pump. The battery size of this electric air pump is 2000 milliamp. The noise produced by this electric air pump is between 75 decibel to 80 decibel, which, if you ask me, is kind of loud, but it's still acceptable. It has a sensor accuracy of plus minus 2 psi, and lastly, the inflation range is 3 to 150 psi or 0.2 to 10.3 bar. Here are some of the basic things that you should know. There's a charging port right at the bottom. So there's a rubber seal right here at the bottom of the electric air pump. So if you use your finger to pull it open, then there's your charging port, which you have to use micro USB cable to charge it. The time taken to charge this electric air pump is about 3 to 4 hours. You can actually see the battery level indicator right here. See? So for the battery level indicator, there are 3 indications. So the first one is white, which you can see it right here. White means that the battery is above 50%. And if it's orange, it's between 20 to 50%. And last is red, which is less than 20%. If at any point of time you see that the indicator right here is in orange or red, it means that you should go and charge your electric air pump. So when you are charging your electric air pump, if you guys realize it's blinking slowly, that means that your electric air pump is charging. If it's not blinking and it's showing white all the way, it means that your electric air pump is fully charged. So now I'm gonna teach you guys how to operate this electric air pump. There are 5 presets in this Xiaomi electric air pump, and you can cycle through the presets by using this button over here. So the first preset is manual mode. When you press it one time, it will change to bicycle mode. Press it again, it will be motorcycle mode. Again, it will be car mode. And the last one is ball mode. So all these presets actually have adjustable range. For example, for bicycle, the maximum PSI you can go to is 65, which is applicable for most mountain bike but not for road bike. So if you are using it for road bike, be sure to go to the manual mode. The manual mode should not have any indicator right here. That way you can set your PSI all the way to 150. But be sure to check your PSI range and do not exceed the PSI range. Once you pump the air to the tire, to turn it off, you just need to insert this back and it will be off. In the event if you forget to put the air hose back to the hole, do not worry, as this electric air pump will automatically turn off after 3 minutes if it's not in use.
One eternity later.
So this is the button for you to rotate between the presets. And if you hold it, it will change from PSI to bar. Hold it again, you go back to PSI. So there's a plus sign here, which is to increase the PSI, and the minus sign right at the bottom, which is to decrease the PSI range. And the center is the start or stop button. So to start, stop. Lastly, this button right here is to turn on the LED light over here. Turn on, turn off. Turn on, turn off. To attach the valve is actually pretty simple. Just get the Presta valve adapter and then just screw it in. There's a slight tip that I would like to share with you guys, especially for people who are using it for road bike. After you pump the air, be sure to unscrew as quickly as possible. Otherwise, there will be excessive air leaking out from the tire, which you probably don't want it, because that would mean you have to repeat the step again. And one way to counter that is to add extra 2 to 3 psi. So if you're doing 95 psi, change it to 97. That way, the time taken to unscrew the pump from the tire will be able to offset the air leak as a result. So now we are at the last segment, and it's to tell you guys what I like about this pump and what I don't like about this pump. It's not what I don't like, but it's more like what I wish they have in this pump. There are many good things to like about this air pump. So the first thing is the price. The cost of this air pump is only at 50 USD. For Singaporeans like us, we are actually pretty lucky because I believe we can get this at 50 SGD or even lower if you know how to use all the coupons and whatnot. The second thing I like about this air pump is the versatility, because it's not just a pump that is only dedicated to the bicycle. This can pump the car, the motorbike, your bicycle, the balls. So in terms of versatility wise, it's right up there. And good thing about this is they actually have this LED light. When you bring this outdoor and you have to use this electric air pump, you can make use of this LED light to make things easier for you. Because if you are going to pump the air, and let's say if you have to attach this pump to your tire, and if it's in the dark right here, all you need to do is just turn on and boom! Now you can see and then screw it in to your bike easily and set the desired PSI pressure that you want. So good, right? Yeah, it's really very handy. there are some things that I don't really like, or rather I wish that they can make improvement on this electric air pump. Hopefully we can see on the Xiaomi air pump too, maybe. The one big con for me is the battery indicator, because it's only showing you white, orange and red through this small indicator here. It's not a very good indication of how many percent is left. Why not just add some numeric numbers on the, or even 3 bars to show how much battery is left. Correct? Like, this is decent, but I mean, if you have a LED display right here, I'm certainly sure that you can make it even better. I honestly don't get it. Why do people still use micro USB? While I'm not sure about the release date of this electric air pump, I'm sure it's relatively new. Why do they not have a USB-C port? Why? Because if you use USB-C, you can charge up this electric air pump way faster, which is basically more efficient, right? While it is very versatile and very compact and handy, it does pump slightly slower than the normal floor pump that you have at home, but definitely faster than the mini hand pump. So to me, honestly, it's not really awful. Do note that the only work that you are doing is screwing this pump into the valve. That's the only work that you need to do, and maybe press start. Other than that, you're not doing the hard labor. So honestly, this is not a very big cons. And maybe when you're doing this, you can still drink a coffee. Cheers. Yeah. Certainly, this electric air pump have provided every one of us so much convenience, because you really don't have to do any hard work. The last con that I want to mention, which I actually have touched on earlier on, is about the unscrewing of the air pump from your valve, especially for bicycles, because if you take your own sweet time to unscrew, then there will be a lot of air leaking out from the tire. With enough practice and experience, that will no longer be an issue. So that's all for today. I hope this review will help you decide whether you should get one for yourself. But if you ask me, I strongly recommend you guys to own one because of how convenient this is. And price point wise, this is very, very affordable. Bye. If you have any comments, or maybe if you want us to do a tutorial on how to use this electric air pump and pump your bicycle tire, no issue, all for you guys, as long as you say in the comment. So that's all for today. Do give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.